Indian Weavers. Indian Weavers. This poem is composed by Sarojini Naidu. Sarojini Naidu, she was a Bengali by birth, but she wrote in English. She has also been described as the Nightingale of India, and she can be called as the modern Mirabai. She took active part in the struggle for freedom of India, and she also became the president of the Indian National Congress, and after freedom she became the governor of Uttar Pradesh. This poem, as the title suggests, Indian weavers. So this poem is about Indian weavers, and it describes the three stages of man's life: birth, marriage and death. Morning indicates birth, evening indicates marriage, and night indicates death. This poem is in a dialogue form. We can say that it is in a question and answer form. Means the poetess, she puts, Sarojini Naidu, she puts some questions to the weavers, and then her questions are answered by the weavers. Weavers weaving at break of day, why do you weave a garment so gay? Blue as the wing of a halcyon wild, we weave the robes of a newborn child. Weavers. Weavers weaving at break of day. Okay, who are weavers? Weavers weave cloth from yarn on a loom, and it can be said that it is a kind of device, loom, that is, so it is a kind of machine. And weavers are a community of rural workers. They are always employed in the production of cloth. Weavers are also an integral part of rural society. Sarojini Naidu, she meets, or she focuses her attention on some weavers who were weaving at break of day. Break of day, that is dawn or early morning. Okay, they were weaving at early morning, and now she makes a question. She puts a question: why do you weave a garment so gay? That is, garment so gay. Why do you weave a garment? Garment, costume or dress, and gay, that was very bright. It was multicolored, or it was very bright. And now the answer is given by the weavers. This question, why do you weave a garment so gay? This question was asked by the poetess Sarojini Naidu. And now this answer, okay, this is the answer that has been given by the weavers to the poetess, that why they were weaving a garment so gay at the time of morning, at the time of dawn, or in the early morning. And this is the answer, that was gay. Blue as the wing of a halcyon wild. Blue as the wing. That garment was multicolored, it was very beautiful, and it was blue colored, and it can be compared with the wing of a bird. Halcyon is the name of a bird, we can say kingfisher, and its wing are of blue color. Wild, we weave the robes, garment, costume or dress. We weave the robes of a newborn child, and they were weaving that bright or blue colored dress for a newborn child. So here never forget this word halcyon. Halcyon is actually an imaginary word. We can call it also a kingfisher, and it always has bright feathers or blue colored feathers. Or we can say the feathers of this kind of bird, because it is an imaginary bird. The color of its feathers is blue. So now, weavers weaving at break of day, why do you weave a garment so gay? Blue as the wing of a halcyon wild, we weave the robes of a newborn child. This is the first question and first answer. This is the first stanza of this lyric, and here the poet or poetess Sarojini Naidu, she is asking the weavers that they were weaving a garment at the time of very early morning, and they are being asked by Sarojini Naidu that why they were weaving a bright colored garment. Now to this question, why do you weave a garment so gay? To this question of the poet, the weavers they answered that they were weaving the bright blue colored garment, which was as bright, as soft, or as smooth as was the blue wing of this imaginary bird, of this wild bird named Halcyon, Halcyon or kingfisher bird, because from this cloth the dress, the costume, or the robes of a newborn baby would be made. So the second question, now the poetess, she looks at them at the evening, at the time of evening. Weavers weaving at fall of night, why do you weave a garment so bright? Like the plumes of a peacock, purple and green, we weave the marriage veils of a queen. Now the second question is being asked by the poetess. Why do you weave a garment so bright? Now it was the time of evening at fall of night. Fall of night, it was the time of evening, and the weavers they were still weaving, but now they were weaving the garment very bright. And now when they are being asked that for whom or why they were weaving such a garment which was so brightful, the answer is given to her that like the plums of a peacock, okay, it was so beautiful, it was so brightful as is the feather or as is the plums of a peacock. There was always a mixture of both color, green and purple. We weave the marriage veils, and now they were weaving a garment for whom? For a new bride or for a queen for her marriage. We weave the marriage veils of a queen. So in the second stanza, the another question is made. Weavers weaving at fall of night, why do you? Okay, this is the second question asked by the poetess, and she asked the weavers who were weaving a garment at the time of evening that why they were weaving, okay, why they were weaving such a bright and multicolored garment. Now to this question of the poetess, the weavers answered that they were weaving the bright and multicolored garment which was like the multicolored feathers or a beautiful combination of purple and green colors of a peacock, because from this cloth the marriage costume of a queen would be made. So now that was the second question and second answer. In the last one, the third question is made. Weavers weaving solemn and still. Now weavers they were still weaving, and it was the time of night, but they were very silent. They were completely in a very serious mood, and there was a calmness. They were saying nothing, they were speaking nothing, but their mood was also very serious. Now the question is again made by the poetess, because it was the time of night. What do you weave in the moonlight chill? Because it was a cold night, okay, it was moonlight, so of course there must be a coldness, and in the moonlight they were weaving white as a feather, white as a feather and white as a cloud. We weave a dead man's funeral shroud, white as a feather of a bird, and their color of their cloth was as white as was a cloud. and they were weaving for a dead man's funeral shroud. Now they were weaving for a dead person. Or we can say that they were preparing the cloth for coffin, and the cloth in which they have to cover the dead body. So it was the reason that they were very serious and they were very sad. So in this lyric, the three encounters of the poetess with the weavers are very important, because the times that has been presented here to the is just like to the three stages in human life: the birth, marriage, and death. Through these, she presents the journey of human life in symbols. The weavers, they can be called a symbolic representation, and they symbolize, or they just present Hindu mythology, Hindu trinity, that is Brahma, Vishnu, and Mahesh. Brahma is the creator, and Vishnu is the operator, and Mahesha is the destroyer, or we can say Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, that is she is presenting the fates.